Hello guys, and welcome back to another karting video. We're at Hull Karting once again, but this is the new track layout for 2022. So yeah, I was really excited to try this, and we are here for a 100-lap race, which is about to get underway after we've qualified in 5th. And we get an absolutely shocking start off the line and pretty much lose a place immediately to Caden on the left hand side there. Is he going to hang it around the outside? He does manage to do it. Still gives me the room on the inside there, but he does get through, so a nice bit of clean driving from him. Do get a big bump in the back. That bumps Caden in front of me as well, a bit of a domino effect there. And as Hausch now goes by, and you can see just on the left there frantically looking to see if I need to defend that inside line, but now yeah, lose 2 places straight off the start, so not a good start at all for me, but just gives us a bit more fun to try and get back through the pack now, doesn't it? So we're going to try and catch up to Hausch now and see if we can overtake him. He does go quite wide there. We get a nice drive out from the inside on the new hairpin, which then continues into the old layout here as Hausch goes quite wide there, and there was a bit of mud on the track there as well, so not a lot of grip in that area. So managed to move up to 6th quite quickly, which was good, but now I need to try and catch up to Caden in 5th place as we come across the line and complete the first lap with a 59.69. So I'll talk a little bit more about the track layout a bit later on once the race settles down a little, but for now we need to concentrate on putting in some good laps and catching up to Caden and this leading pack here, which consists of Jack, Mr Orange Booties himself, Tyler, Eddie, the guy in the yellow fluorescent suit as well, sorry I don't know your name dude, and Caden, who is directly ahead of us now. So this is coming into the new area here, nice slow hairpin here, really pushes the car away from you on that exit, so quite a nice tricky one to try and improve on and get right, but you can see a lot of fighting now ahead, which is really good for us, and potentially the option to capitalise on this and gain a few places back, or at least gain back the 5th position that we lost at the start to Caden. So come around here, you can see closing up really well here, and we know how good we are on the brakes. If you've seen this before, we go down the inside. Caden does see me, gives me the racing room, and nice bit of fair driving from him. He doesn't close in on me after he's seen me there. So a nice bit of driving from Caden there, managing to keep me behind, and he gets a nice exit out of here into this new left-right section. Flick it left, flick it right into here. Really close it up on his bumper now. Can we do anything in this new area here as we just send it down the inside, hard on the brakes there, and get it done down the inside, but he's still on the outside there. Can he hang it around the outside? Oh, not quite, and we do take the position there, so a really nice bit of racing and a great move down the inside there, even though I do say so myself. But yeah, this is now going to be quite difficult with Caden behind me, to keep him behind me, trying not to drive too defensive because I don't want to lose this leading pack ahead of us. But yeah, quite happy that we managed to get back our 5th position from that terrible start that we had off the line. And you can see in the graphics on the bottom left there that the new lap record set in this race is a 50.85, so the old lap record was actually a 50.86, so 100th off, but this is only going to improve, I think, over the next coming weeks and months as more rubber gets laid down on the racing line. The track will start to get quicker and improve, and we could probably see in the summertime definitely some 49s are on the cards, I think, especially people like Jack and Tyler who are up front. But let's talk a bit about the new layout, and yeah, I really like this new layout. I think it's a really good improvement, makes the track a lot more technical in areas, and I think John, Ian and the Hull Karting team have done an absolutely cracking job to get this kind of design of the track the way it is now, and also the time frame that they had to kind of put this together, so thank you to them for doing a great job on this. I think it really encourages better racing. There is a few more overtaking opportunities, especially some nice late braking ones that I do quite like as well. But overall I think it's a lot more difficult and therefore a lot more rewarding to drive, and when you learn how to do some of these sections and some of these corners, just feel a lot better, and the flow of the track is a lot nicer, especially this back end section here. So overall I think it's been a really good improvement and a great design, and they've done an absolutely cracking job with it. So kind of run you through it now, coming across the start finish line. So normal first corner, or original first corner, and second corner here, going down into what is now 10-4. You can carry a lot more speed now because this is going onto a straight, so trail braking this in, really getting the power on early down up to the existing hairpin here. So this has stayed the same, but now instead of going all the way down in the long straight, we're cutting across in this awesome left right section here, and getting that right is so rewarding. And then you're coming down here, nice right-hander, which is one of the old corners, but going into now a new left-hander, really tricky corner, a bit of a blind apex on the way in, and the car pushes away from you on the exit. So really tricky corner, and again a really rewarding one to get right. And then the final existing corner there, and coming into the S's before crossing the start finish line again ahead. So really nice improvements to the track, some quite subtle, but really encourages some better racing, I think, especially down into here. If you've watched my previous videos, you know that I like this corner for some late braking opportunities, and now that I can carry a bit more speed into there, I think that's only going to be better. And going into here without the two long straights either side of the track, I think it's kind of chopped out those boring bits and really improved the flow, as I mentioned earlier, and it just feels a lot more involved and engaging to drive. And it's probably a good time now just to let you know that Hull Karting are going to be inviting me down on a nice bright day with some good conditions to do a track guide for you all as well. So what that will mean is we'll do an onboard just like you see in here, and we'll take you through every corner, every braking point, every apex, and explain each corner and the new layout to help you learn the layout and also help you improve your times around here as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to get notified when that video is out. And I just want to thank you all as well for subscribing. We have now hit 50 subscribers, so as I mentioned in the last video and on my Twitter and Instagram channels, that I am now going to be running a competition now that we've hit 50 subscribers very soon to win a free session at Hull Karting as well. So make sure you subscribe to be notified when that giveaway is going to start, and I will let you know the terms and how to enter into that competition very shortly. So just want to say thank you to everybody that has supported me so far, and hopefully the growth of the channel continues into 2022 and we can build a great community around the channel and around the local kart tracks here as well. But that's enough of me rambling, let's get back to the race. So we've skipped forward to lap 24, coming up to some back markers now, so conscious that Caden at this point is still behind me and pressuring me in 6th place, so I really need to kind of get by these as quick as possible, as we lose a load of momentum there by tapping, I think this is my friend Matt in front, in the back there. So we lost a bit of momentum and got a little bit of oversteer there into that corner as well. So coming down into the S's, I don't think they're going to hold me up too much. I'm a little bit too far back for them to hold me up here, so let's see what we can do in the first corner here, and we're closing up massively there. He does check over his shoulder and then lets me by, so that's how it should be done, guys, if you are a back marker. If you see the race leaders coming through or you are getting lapped, just move out the way, don't try and fight the position, you are not in this race. So thank you very much to the people that do that and have good track etiquette. So coming up to this second back marker now as well, we're really closing in quite quickly, and you can see here he's got a really weird line into this hairpin here, very shallow, as we come around and just tap him in the back there and lose a load of momentum. So really frustrated, as I say. Caden is quite close behind us still at this point, so really wanted to get by this guy as quick as possible, but now we're going to be catching him on the S's. Really not where I want to be catching him because he is slower. There's no real way of passing him down there, unfortunately. But coming around the first corner again, take that really nice and smooth. We're carrying a lot of speed down to turn 4, and can we get late on the brakes here down the inside? Yes, we can. A little bit of oversteer, we correct it and compose the car, and what a nice pass that was down into turn 4 there. So again, got another bit of clear track now ahead, and I was just hoping that Caden gets stuck behind those back markers and gives me a little bit of breathing room to put in some good laps and try and do what I can to catch up to 4th place and even have a chance at a podium later on in the race. But as we skip forward now a good few laps again to the 53rd lap, to be honest, it was a pretty uneventful race up to that point, just a few back markers to pass, and kind of pulling away from Caden in 6th behind me, but then trying to catch up to 4th ahead. There's a fairly big gap, so pretty uneventful in terms of the video. And also my GoPro does decide to die quite shortly, so I think this will run to about the 57th lap, but we do manage to get up into 4th position due to a broken down kart with the guy in the yellow suit, so managed to get 4th position overall in the race. But as always, congratulations to Jack in 1st, Tyler 2nd, who I believe actually set the lap record of the 50.85, and Eddie in 3rd. So yeah, an absolutely cracking race. Really enjoyed it, really enjoyed this new layout. Congratulations to those guys in the front as we try and get down the inside there, but it doesn't quite work. I'll leave these laps running now until the end of the video, and I will catch you in the next one.